Good afternoon. My name is Kevin Little, and I'd like to welcome you to AAP's Summer Lawn Concert, virtually. Today's stream features an intimate and moving performance by nationally renowned singer-songwriter Carrie Rodriguez with her partner and musical collaborator Luke Jacobs on guitar and vocals. Carrie brings her fiery fiddle playing and soulful vocal stylings to what she names her Americana musical style. I would like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, the wonderful volunteers that I work with, and the hosts who invite us to their lovely lawns and make these concerts possible. If you enjoy today's concert, please go to www.austinartistproject.org and make a donation so that we can continue to support Austin artists and bring you this wonderful music. Thank you for being a part of AAP's community and enjoy our show.
¿Acaso fue castigo de Dios que tú fueras así? Para nunca volver. En el alma, desde que tú te fuiste, sombras y angustias sobre mi corazón, que loco empeño de revivir las cosas de un pasado ya muerto, del fantasma de ayer. Porque no estás conmigo, pena que llevo como una maldición. Le he pedido a la Virgen que tú vuelvas, porque si tú no vuelves, me matará el dolor. no estás conmigo. Pena que llevo como una maldición. Le he pedido a la Virgen que tú vuelvas, porque si tú no vuelves me matará el dolor. Porque si tú no vuelves me matará el dolor. Gracias. Thanks so much. That song is called Frío en el Alma. That means cold in the soul. We are not feeling cold in the soul at all right now. All right, so we're going to transition to a song, an original song called Devil in Mind. It's a song about going out on the town, something we can all just dream about right now. Tell me, baby, what you gonna do? Got something in mind? You got a little time for a girl just passing through? Girl just passing through. Tell me, honey, what you gonna play? Can you play that thing? Can you do it till you bring me back to another day, to the heat of another day? Devil in mind, everybody got a little devil in mind. Devil in mind, stealing you blind. Everybody got a little devil in mind. I hear, baby, that you own this town, and I can see why you're trouble when the sun goes down. Trouble when the sun goes down. So come on, whisper in my ear. Give me one more sip of that Baltimore lady. Let's get on out of here. Let's get on out of here. Devil in mind, devil in mind. Everybody got a little devil in mind. Devil in mind, stealing you blind. Everybody got a little devil in mind. Time to catch your breath. They never dance till the sun come up, and it's scaring me half to death. Yeah, scaring me half to death. So come on, who just closed that door? Give me one more sip of that Baltimore. Give me one more sip of that Baltimore. Give me one more sip of that Baltimore lady. Let's get out on the floor. Let's get out on the floor. Devil in mind, devil in mind. Everybody got a little devil in mind. Devil in mind, stealing you blind. Everybody got a little devil in mind. Thank you. Oh my goodness. How are y'all doing? Good. Good. I know, boy, it's, seriously, it is just such a joy. We've been playing music to a computer screen since March 1st, and I just feel like, I don't care how, it could be 10 degrees hotter and I'd still be all right with this. So it's taken me a long time to figure out what to call my music, you know? I mean, I grew up playing classical violin, and then I sort of started working with a great songwriter early on in my career who steered me in kind of a country direction, which is half of where I come from. Half of my family's from West Texas. But the other half of my family never felt like it was quite represented in the music that I played for a long time. And it's been a journey for me just finding out how to incorporate the other half of my family and how to incorporate singing in Spanish into my music. And finally, so when we're on the road and we go into a hotel, we're in the elevator with all our gear after the gig, and somebody asked me, "Oh, musicians, so you're gonna play a concert for us?" And we're like, no, we're done for the day. "So what kind of music do you play?" And I would always pause and say, "Well, it's a little country. I'm from Texas, but I sing in Spanish too." And now I say, "Americana." Some look confused, but some get it. So yeah, I've got a name. I'm going to start there. So this next song is one, I think it fits that genre. It's called La Última Vez, and I wrote it with a great local songwriter named Gina Chavez, and that means the last time. Don't like the way I say your name. Well, I wish I had mine back. And you say I'm the only one to blame, but I know better than that. You don't like it when I make that sound. Well, I can't get yours out of my head. It drives you crazy when I look around. How about you start looking my way instead? Que tonta eres, tú me dices, that's not for better, only worse. Que tonta eres, tú me dices, I fall into pieces por la última vez. You don't like the way I sing my songs. Well, I don't sing them only for you. And you can't stand it when I prove you wrong, honey. I'm just trying to speak the truth. Que tonta eres, tú me dices, that's not for better, only worse. Que tonta eres, tú me dices, I fall into pieces por la última vez. She taught me how to be a strong lady and stand up for what I believe. The put downs you gave me linger on in my memory, so it's time set you free. Que tonta es, tú me dices that's not for better, only worse. Que tonta eres, tú me dices I've fallen to pieces por la última vez. La última vez, por la última vez, la última vez, última vez. Thank you. Z. So it's always an exciting thing when you're first getting going, playing on the road, you know, getting out of your hometown, and you show up to a gig and there's a marquee out front and it's got your name on it and those block letters, you know, it's like Saturday night, welcoming Carrie Rodriguez. Okay, it's a long last name, but you know, it's pretty common. And I don't have any cues, but that's okay, and I'm over it, and luckily music is my therapy. This song is called Z. Cuando era chiquitita, I played a mean fiddle. Been breaking it down ever since I was little. Opera and Perlman, honky-tonk violin. Mama took me out so I could take it all in. Abuelita told me never meet 'em in the middle. It's better when you're older if you don't learn to settle. Doors are gonna open if you want them to. But you might have to knock them down. Not everybody's gonna spell your name right, honey. Might get it wrong on the Grand Marquis, but you can just sing on the song. Hija mia, tell country music where to put the Z. See me in the elevator, second string spectator, fiddle in my hand, don't ask me what I play. I play for DJs, presidents, single moms, immigrants, dodge a few bullets along the way. Solo, duet, quartet, Keats and Yetta, Merle meets Chinte with a little mascara. 14,000 miles in a month and a half. Oh, setting the road on fire. Not everybody's gonna spell your name right, honey. Might get it wrong on the Grand Marquis, but you can just sing on the song. Hija mia, tell country music where to put the Z. Yeah. Not everybody's gonna spell your name right, honey. Might get it wrong on the Grand Marquis, but you can just sing on the song. Hija mia, tell country music where to put the Z. Oh, well, whatever. It feels so familial. And also, we have known Lynn and Greg and their family for quite some time now, I guess. It's going on probably at least, I don't know. Yeah. And you all are just so dear. And it feels so good and so right to be here at your house playing music. Thanks for hosting this, y'all. And thanks so much for inviting us, giving us this opportunity. So yeah, since it is familial, you'll be okay with my makeup running down my face and all the sweat. Yeah, okay, it's cool. It's Texas. All right, I think we'll do a little duet here. So I've been so blessed to be quarantined with this man, Luke Jacobs here, my husband, father of our kiddo Cruz.
Wow.
I know, that was sweet, wasn't it?
Real sweet.
I'm really laying it on for this crowd. Yeah. No, truly. I mean, I feel for my musician friends who, who are without musicians in the house with them too. And it's like we get to make music together and have a life together even during this quarantine. And also, Luke is an amazing videographer, which is just icing on the cake. So we've been doing a series at home called A Song for You, and he sets up a camera. And our son Cruz is the producer. He likes to tell us what to do. And we sing a song every few days and record it. So if you want to, hear more after this, you can go to my website, carrierodriguez.com, and you'll find 24 or 5 songs, videos since the quarantine started. We're just going to keep it going. It is therapeutic for us to get to do that. So here's one we broke out the other day. We hadn't played this in a long time. This is a Luke composition called The Trouble with Love.
Oh God, when I bought her that diamond ring, well, I swear it meant everything to me in the whole wide world.
Oh God, I know I'm stubborn, I've been out of touch. I know this prayer might not mean that much. I know it's been a long, long time. Seems love is amused
Whenever I end up
confused. That's
the trouble with love.
Oh God, we can argue and we can fight, stay up late and try to make it right, but still it always comes out wrong.
Oh God, why do my words always sound that way? That wasn't really what I meant to say. What I meant was she's all I need.
Seems love goes south
whenever I open my mouth.
That's the trouble with love. some people who make believe they're the only one they'll ever need in this world. What a lonely place to be.
Oh God, tell my baby I got it wrong. Tell her I need her and I wrote this song, 'cause I know she's the one for me.
Seems love can't let go. Holding on is all it knows. That's
The trouble with love.
seems love can't let go.
Holding on is all
It knows that's
the trouble. The trouble
with love.
that's
The trouble.
the trouble with love.
So it took me a lot of years to build up the nerve to sing a song in Spanish. It really did. It's funny but the instant I started doing it, I realized that it just accessed kind of a different place in me, and it's almost like I have two different voices that come out, English and Spanish. And so it's been an interesting journey figuring that out, and the thing that kind of kicked it off was getting to know the music of my great aunt. So her name was Eva Garza. This is the older sister of my grandmother on my father's side. And she was a big singing star, also in Mexican films, starting in the late 1930s up through the 60s. And she died very young, long before I was born. And my grandmother had always talked about her sister like she was this huge star. And my grandmother, who's kind of prone to exaggeration, was totally telling the truth, but I always assumed she was really exaggerating. Yeah, I'm sure she was famous, Grandma, yeah. But one day she sent me a stack of Eva's music. She had gotten all of her music digitized from old records, and I was living in New York at the time. She sent me a stack of CDs and said, "Here, you need to listen to this." And I put that first one on, and I sat down on the couch in my living room and started weeping. And I just couldn't believe that this was my great aunt. This was part of my family and somehow a small part of me. So that began, my journey into singing in Spanish. And this is the first song I learned from my great aunt's music. It's called La Puñalada Trapera. That means the treacherous backstab. Feels kind of appropriate for the times, don't you think? So many ways. Estoy muriendo y tú como si nada, como si al verme te alegrarás de mi suerte. Qué mal te hice que no supiste perdonarme. Qué mal te hice que me pagas con la muerte. Estoy muriendo por tu culpa, por tu culpa. Si me engañabas con esa se salva el que no tiene corazón. Ay, qué mala forma de pegarle a un corazón. Estoy muriendo por tu culpa, por tu culpa. Si me engañabas con tu labia traicionera, la puñalada que me diste fue trapera y esa se salva el que no tiene corazón. Ay, qué mala forma de pegarle a un corazón. Ay, qué mala forma de pegarle a un corazón. Thank you. Thank you. This will take a minute. Sorry, y'all. It's a heat tuning here. I bend, I don't break. If I want, I just take. If I cut, I bleed. If I bleed, I don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry. I cry for love. I cry for love. If I fall, I get up, and my tough enough. Well, I bend, I don't break. If I want, I just take. If I cut, I bleed. If I some of this, want some of that, some of what, where it's at. If I fall, I get up. Am I tough, tough enough? Well, I bend, I don't break. If I won't, I just take. If I cut, I bleed. If I bleed, I don't cry. Don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. I cry for love. I cry for love. I cry for love. I cry for love. I want you. Oh boy. Okay, well, I think I'll give this out-of-tune fiddle a break here. It just can't hang with the humidity. But we'll put it down for a second. And I'd like to close with this song that we closed the Conspirare Christmas concert with a few years ago. That was truly a highlight of my whole music career. Getting to sing with y'all was just like pure magic, every moment of it. I mean, the first rehearsal I walked in to, I just started crying, and I went, oh God, it's gonna be like that. But yeah, I mean, just so much beauty and so much immense talent. So yeah, we closed with this song. It's called Caricias, and Luke and I wrote it together. It means caresses, and been thinking about touch a lot lately, and just really feeling for people who can't have that right now. Just simple touch and hugs. So we recorded this one the other day for our series, and it was really, yeah, it's funny how your songs evolve as time goes by and they take on new meanings. But so the chorus is Caricias, caricias, las quiero más que tus palabras. I want your caresses more than your words. I'm not looking for the promised land, no wishing well or the perfect man. An open heart and an outstretched hand will do. What I'm waiting for is the softer side of you. Palabras. tie a ribbon into a bow. If we don't try, then we'll never know. Plant your feet and push your soul on through. What I'm waiting for is the softer side of you. What I'm waiting for is the softer side of you. Luke Jacobs, y'all.